Hi there friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Frances and we're doing something I haven't done in a while. So in my old apartment, before I had this set up, I did something called Side Hustle Saturdays, which was essentially apps and things I did to save $1 here or two, or to earn Starbucks gift cards to pay for my Starbucks addiction, or to earn Disney gift cards to help pay for like buying pins and stuff. And I haven't done it, and I feel like it's very timely right now, especially with inflation and all of that jazz. I know people are penny pinching a little bit better and your dollar isn't going as far as it used to. So I figured this would probably be a timely video to record, and I've had it on my content calendar for a while. I just haven't had the chance to sit down and film it. But today we're going to do it. So this is just my discussion of reselling apps. Things that you go onto to sell stuff that you don't want anymore. So your eBay, your Mercari, your Poshmark, your Depop, your Vinted, your Curtsy, Pop Shop Live, whatnot, you know, all of these apps. I'll talk about my experience and my thoughts on each of them, what I sell on there, my thoughts on selling stuff in there, and kind of help you get rid of some of your stuff if you need to. None of this is sponsored. This is just my thoughts on the apps that I've used for a very long time. So first we're going to go with eBay. Oh, I'm going to pull up my phone just to like double check like what apps I have. So first we're going to have eBay. I started selling on eBay when I got rid of my childhood Polly Pocket collection. So my aunt, for lack of a better word, close family friend, when I was like 5, got rid of my cousin's Polly Pocket collection, like the little ones from the 90s. Not the big ones that I grew up on, but like the little ones that predated me a little bit. My dad describes it as 3 trash bags worth, but they were 2 of those huge, like, the storage things you get from like Target around Christmas, like those big things, 2 plastic ones in my parents' basement for the longest time. So the summer before I moved down here, when I was studying for the GMAT and all that type of stuff, I decided to off-haul all of those things. And I listed them on eBay first because that was the only app that I'd ever heard of. So I was just selling those vintage ones. And to be honest, I paid for my GMAT test with that money. That was probably, like, that GMAT test was like $250. I paid for a ticket to Hamilton at the Kennedy Center, which was like $300 with that money, and I had money left over. So I made a good chunk of change on those Polly Pockets. Those were very, very popular. And that was kind of like my first foray into like reselling stuff. eBay's fee structure is okay. Their new payout structure I don't like as much because I could do like a lot with my PayPal previously. Now I just list pins on eBay, and I find that if the pin is more rare or it's from like a new set, so if I just opened, like I just opened Tiny Kingdom pins that just came to the parks, or the new Pandora pins, those go kind of quicker. If I'm just selling like random pins, they don't go as fast. So eBay is very, very much hit or miss, and it's very saturated with Disney pins, and that's the only thing that I sell on there. So it's a hit or miss. If you're not like the cheapest, which can bite you in the butt because then you won't make any money, then you might not sell stuff. Yeah, my eBay is hit or miss. Sometimes I have like a lot of eBay sales in a month, and sometimes it's like 1. I think this month is a little bit better for me. What is it, like, well, it's June 5th. Like the past couple weeks I've probably done like 3 to 4 sales on eBay, but I have been pushing a lot of stuff out because I had, you know, Miss Rona and whatnot. So like I cleaned out my closet, I cleaned out a whole bunch of stuff. So I've been like listing stuff. So that's probably why I'm selling more, is because I have more available to sell, that ratio. But like if I had to rate eBay as a selling app on like 1 to 10, I'm like super halo lit right now. I'm sorry, it's like first thing in the morning when I'm filming this. If I had to rank eBay like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 7. Like I don't hate it, but I don't think it's the greatest thing ever. Like it's okay for what it does. The next one that I've been on the longest is Depop. I don't know how I discovered that one, but I discovered that one in the middle of the Polly Pockets thing and sold some stuff there. That one I sell anything, like clothes, books, pins, etc., anything. Depop I did really, really good on at the beginning, but now I feel like the reseller like apps and market is like super saturated, so your audience is like everywhere. And Depop does really, really good for vintage stuff. Like if you want, I'm gonna try to get on like pause. Sorry, I was super backlit and it was bothering me. Hopefully that helps. I flipped the blinds. So Depop is really, really good for vintage stuff. Like you were looking for an old Epcot shirt with Figment on it or stuff like that, great. I've probably done like 4 sales on Depop this year. like I put stuff on there just for like coverage and just like more coverage, more eyes and stuff, just to get it out there. Like I just copy and paste things when I'm selling stuff across platforms, but I haven't done good on Depop since I was selling my Polly Pockets, for being perfectly honest. Okay, I'm talking fast. I feel like I'm out of breath. The next one I went on is Poshmark. And I have a love-hate relationship with Poshmark. They have a great customer service. Like I did a $400 sale and the package got lost and the person got their $400 back and I also got my $400 back. So like, I appreciate that. Their customer service is wonderful, but their fee structure, they take fees like freaking crazy and they charge you for priority shipping. So no matter what it is, if it is one like tiny pin, they're gonna charge you $7.99 for shipping. If you're shipping 5 pounds worth of stuff, they're gonna ship you, like they're gonna charge you $7.99. So for the 5 pounds of stuff, it's wonderful. If you're trying to sell a pin, like one pin that weighs like 3 ounces, $7.99 is ridiculous. So I don't like the fact that you can't choose shipping on there, like it's priority no matter what. Their customer service is great, but since the shipping fee is so high, you sell stuff for a lot cheaper than you do on other stuff. So if you like really want to get rid of it and you want like coverage and whatnot, you're going to sell it for like way cheaper than you want to. So Poshmark is kind of like a last ditch effort where you're like, I just really want to get rid of this. Here's, just sell it for like $5 or whatever. Yeah, so their fees are high. Like what they take out, like your chunk, and the priority shipping is like not my favorite. But their customer service, they will back everything. And I can't say that for other platforms. Like their customer service is amazing, 10 out of 10. I've never had an issue. I've had a seller not send me half of the stuff and I had to send photos and proof and be like, dude, I paid for like X, Y, and Z and I only got X. Like, and they let me keep the product and refunded my entire purchase. So their customer service is amazing. So the fact that they take out such high fees pays for that customer service and pays for that, which I'm okay with in some instances, but just granted, if you're going to not buy on there, if you're going to sell, you're going to lose a lot, and priority shipping is probably going to make people not want to buy stuff unless they're buying like a bundle or it's super cheap, because $7.99 in shipping is super expensive. That's Poshmark. Next is Murakari. Murakari I do the most volume on. I don't know why. Mercari is probably what I sell through the most, if it's not like my Instagram page or like PayPal or like whatever, like people asking to buy stuff when I post pins on Instagram or Facebook and whatnot. I think it's just because people go to Mercari for Disney pins, and that is like what a majority of my stuff is. Like Poshmark, I feel like I sell more clothes. Mercari, I sell more like pins and whatnot, and it's probably like, I usually can get what I want price-wise with their like fee structure and whatnot. I will say, oh, I'm supposed to be rating stuff. Oh, shoot. Okay, when I gave eBay a 7 out of 10, I will give Depop a 6 out of 10. Poshmark an 8 out of 10 because of their customer service. Murakari is a 6 out of 10, and here's why. Their customer service is not great. I literally bought a like Madame Leota Loungefly purse from Murakari, and the seller did not say that it came from like a smoke-filled house. That purse reeked of cigarette smoke to the fact that anytime I opened it, I gagged. Like, I could not open the purse without gagging. And they wouldn't refund my money. They wouldn't let me send it back. They wouldn't let me not do anything. And they were like, well, you should have asked that question. I was like, well, the buyer should have listed that. Like, they should have said that it came from a smoke-filled home. This is disgusting. So I had to dispute the charge on my card with American Express, because American Express has like the best customer service in my opinion for credit card companies, but that's not what this video is about. So Murakari's fee structure is okay. I move a lot of stuff, but if you have issues with Murakari, whether you're a buyer or a seller, their customer service sucks. They won't like, I don't know what those fees go to if it's not like rectifying issues, because at least Poshmark's fee structure is higher. But like I told you with that $400 sale, or that one time that I was like only got half the items that I had ordered, like half the pins that I had ordered, they fix it like this and they side with both people. I feel like Murakari like picks and chooses who they side with. Like I've had someone say that I've sent them broken ears before and they sided with them, and I was like, no, the ears were perfect in condition. I can't do what like USPS if they broke it. Like, that's not my fault. I feel like they pick and choose who they side for, and their customer service sucks, which is why they're rated lower. Yes, I do a lot more volume with Murakari, and like I move stuff because people are probably looking, like that's the popular app to sell stuff on now, so people are looking for Disney pins and whatnot, but their customer service sucks. So if you ever have issues, like, you're SOL, because their customer service is terrible, which is why their rating goes low. Like, I sell stuff, but like, holy crap, their customer service, atrocious. I sold on Curtsy for a hot second, but then my app just stopped working, so I stopped selling on there. I probably sold like $100 worth of items. If you're not selling like Hollister clothes or Shein clothes, you're not going to move anything on there. So like, we're not talking about that. The next one is Vinted. Again, I've probably sold like $100 worth of stuff on there. At this point, I just copy and paste stuff over onto Vinted. I don't really know, like, they don't take a fee structure out. Like, if you list something for $12, you get $12. So like, I like that, but there's not as much coverage or like moving stuff. Like, it's not as popular or well known. And I've never had to deal with their customer service. So like, Vinted gets like a 5 out of 10, and it's in the middle because like, I don't move a lot of stuff, and I kind of like the fact that like I get paid the full amount that I list something for. But again, I've probably made like $100 worth of sales on that app in the like 3 years that I've known it's existed. I'm going to start selling on Popshop Live very, very soon. By the time I'm filming this video, it'll probably be 2 weeks. I got approved and I've started to look into stuff, and I think I'm going to start selling pins on Popshop Live, so that is coming. So I can't speak to that, but from a buyer's perspective, I do like their interface. I do like the live show and whatnot. I can't speak from a buyer perspective of how it works there. So this might be an updated video, but eBay, Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark are the 4 things that I sell the most stuff on. If I had to rank them, I know I just complained about Murakari, but like, it's the thing that I move stuff on. I would definitely go Murakari, Poshmark first, customer service, eBay, and then Depop. Vinted, I don't really like want to go up in there. Curtsy, haven't sold for a while. I looked at something called Vendify because someone had posted about it, and I don't know anything about it, and I've never bought or sold anything, but I know that that is a reseller app. So yeah, so this has just been me like ranting and like throwing stuff at y'all for like the last, what, 12-ish minutes. I had to cut this because I had to go shut the blinds, so like 12-ish minutes. Let me know down below if you resell anything, what apps, platforms you use to resell stuff. I'm always curious what your thoughts and opinions are on like reselling apps. If you agree with me in the comments, let me know. Let me know your thoughts about Depop, Poshmark, eBay, Murakari, your thoughts, your opinions, your experiences. I would love to know. If you're new here, please just give this video a thumbs up. It's a great way to support my channel and a great way to tell me that you like me ranting about random stuff or my side hustle Saturday type videos. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I do Disney, lifestyle, and pin related content. If you're already subscribed to that bell icon so you're notified each and every time I post a new video, I hope you guys are staying happy, healthy, and safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
And you never know what kind of figment you may come up with. Oh, here's my favorite.